Well, I think yesterday I did Thor a solid. I don't think he understands the magnitude of what was happening. And I, as a friend, felt the need to step in and help the guy out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know where he's at though, because I didn't really get a thank you or hey, appreciate it, man, or nothing. Not even a thumbs up. Nothing. And so I was a little surprised by that, a little hurt.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I would think so.
I got to tell you about how I saved Thor in a big corporate meeting yesterday.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Now, we got a mandatory meeting call yesterday, but it was one of the ones that we all love, which is in-person optional.
Oh,
so it was you could call in and zoom in.
Yeah.
So either way, it was fine. And so you get an option to zoom in. Dude, we're going to take that 99% of the
Dream
time.
come true.
It really is. Super nice.
Dream come
It
true.
is.
Like if I had to stick around for a mandatory meeting, it's tough.
No, that's not fun.
It's tough. And so when you hear Zoom optional, you're like, done, obviously. Now, that being said, I was still here at the meeting time, and I went, well, I'm not, technically leaving, so maybe I'll just make an appearance in the meeting in person.
Yeah.
And because you guys were all gone.
Well,
and I was like,
I was here.
you were here, but you didn't go into the room?
Yeah. I thought you knew that.
Oh,
Sky!
I thought I
What the fuck? I had no idea.
Wow.
Why
I
didn't
was-
you go into the room?
I was in the office with my earbuds on with the call on my phone.
I'm just learning
sitting in
about
the
this.
office.
that's crazy.
Sitting in
Why
the
did you
office.
do that?
Because I had a DMV appointment that I was very nervous about. Never made a DMV appointment before, so I was very nervous.
Nervous about
What time was
what?
the DMV?
I was nervous that I was like gonna miss it, or if I was literally, because I how the DMV is supposed to be really mean. So I thought if I walk in like a minute late, they're gonna be like, sorry, you missed your appointment. So I didn't know how long the meeting was gonna go. And so I said, I'll just do it on my phone in the office so I can jump in my car.
Dip out
to the DMV if I need to.
I've never met someone so scared of the fucking DMV. Dude, I stood in line, because you can stand in line online, and drove there. I was 15 minutes late after my appointment called, and I just stood by the window they called. One person left, and I said, hey, I just missed it. I need to get in here. And then she went, all right, give me your info. I'm like, what the fuck are you so scared of?
They don't care about humans.
Yeah,
really,
they're not
so
going to
they're just
arrest
like,
you.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Like, I haven't been to the DMV, I think, since I, got my license, or maybe once after that. Like, honestly. No, maybe I guess one time after
I
that.
would think you would have
I
to.
had to
Yeah, you
get
have
in.
to.
But it was just to get a new picture. Like, that was it. I was, in and out. And so, I don't know. I was scared. And then, the lady was a little aggressive
And
there.
the dip out,
Yeah.
you didn't want to do that in person?
Right. Well, because I knew this was going to be a
Can't
big...
dip out in an office.
No, well, I knew this was going to be a big call with big wigs on it,
Yeah.
and the last thing I wanted them to see me sneaking out early, in the back of the room. So I'm just like, if I'm on the call in the office, I'm good.
So the way the camera is set up, if you zoom, it's on you, and then if you're in a conference room, it's on the whole room.
Yeah.
And so it's not close up, so you can't really even see
you can't
who's
see,
in there.
And you can't really hear that well either.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
And so you would have probably been fine, but I was unaware that you
Yes,
were
I
doing
would-
it from the other room.
right over there.
Which is
I was
insanity.
I was literally around
I
the corner.
would
from
have
you.
called you out.
Oh, that's not
just
nice.
so you know.
That's not nice.
Just so
I
you
was
know.
there. I was there.
I know, but I would be like, guys, you know that Sky is really right around
We
the
don't
corner.
need to do that.
And
We don't-
why she's not in here, I don't know. Sorry, guys.
No, we don't need to do that.
So yeah, we get this big meeting, and Emily had an appointment she had to go to, so she was zooming in. Thor, you had something yesterday, right?
I had a client meeting at noon.
That's right.
But I had to go
You didn't
home
want to
quick.
dip out.
No, I didn't. I had to go home quick and let my dogs out.
Who let the dogs out?
I did.
You let the dogs
So
out.
I literally went home, let the dogs out, and then went to the client meeting.
Yeah. And so he was gone, and so I was like, well, I guess I'll be the one who kind of shows his face for the show. Whatever, I'll get in there. I didn't know if Jamie was going to be in there or not, and
Was he?
I don't remember. Yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah, you were. That's right. I did see you.
You looked right at me.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you looked
Yeah, that's
right
right.
at him.
I thought it was a table leg. No, that's Jamie.
He's just very thin.
That's Jamie.
Very thin man.
And so yeah, we were in there, and so it was a big meeting. Everything was going on, and
Yeah.
A lot of
as
hoopla.
as you know, these bigwigs from LA are in the meeting, you know, so you have like 4 or 5 cameras individually, and then everybody else is on the side. I think it's like who moves in the camera.
Like if there's
or
action.
if you speak, you're going to be put in the main spot. I think that's how Zoom works.
Yeah. Yes.
And so you had the main people on there, the main bigwigs in there, and then I look up and I go, oh shit. I don't know why this guy, Thor, had his camera on for the meeting. Everybody else was pretty much off.
On?
Yes.
Oh, I was camera off.
Yeah, you were off.
I was
for
camera
sure.
off, just
and
my
Emily,
little
everybody,
icon.
I
was
figured
camera
everybody would be off.
Yeah.
But Thor, so I look up and I see the 2 main bigwigs up
Right.
there and Thor.
Shut up. Oh, because he's on and he's like moving.
Yeah, he's driving. Like this fucking psycho
driving camera
turns
on?
his camera on.
Dude.
And so it's the angle of him literally driving.
And it's sitting
I-
down like kind of
Yeah,
by.
and weirdly, like, we'll glance at the camera.
Not safe, not safe.
And then just I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, what is this guy doing?
Really?
Yeah. So yeah.
Wow.
And so I
camera
look up
on.
and I see Thor's big old head there with
I don't
the
know if I have a
two,
big head.
two people, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh, dude.
Like this is crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
what if
Yeah.
he picks his nose?
Because all of us in the
yeah.
conference room,
Well, I know I'm on camera.
we're all looking at him, and it's like corporate Thor, you know.
Thank
you
you.
know, it's like corporate Thor up
There he
there
is.
with the 2 bigwigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, is he running the meeting? Like, what's going on? And everybody else is all looking at that on
yeah.
screen,
Oh,
and I went,
absolutely.
oh shit.
Lucky them.
That's all I would see. That's all I would see.
Dude.
Oh, that's all. Yeah.
And and you're seeing him driving, and it was a scene.
Yeah.
And I go,
Weird, dude.
oh god, this is not good.
So I knew I was on camera, so the nose picking, I wouldn't have done that because I know my camera's
I don't know.
on.
You put a fork in the microwave once. I don't
okay.
know.
But the
I mean,
fact that you went camera
So
on,
here's
was
why.
there what the
Yeah.
hell?
Last
dude?
time we had a big meeting like this,
Yeah.
our head boss, Noreen, said, everyone turn your cameras on. Turn your cameras on. And she said that, and from that moment on, I felt like if you're in a meeting with big bosses, you have to have your fucking camera on. Like, you have to, because they want to see who's there. So I just didn't even think it was an option not to have your camera on.
You didn't see
Like,
that everybody else had their camera
I
off?
thought
He's
the
driving.
I thought the people that had their cameras off are fucked. I
What?
thought in a meeting like this,
You never usually have your camera
because-
on. You've made fun of me before.
100%.
Showed me so much.
Yeah,
shit to have
Emily's
my
used a
camera.
it
camera on.
depends.
Yeah.
It depends
Wild.
on the meeting. To me, this meeting was big enough with our head boss, our second in command, and people from LA. You gotta have your fucking camera on. Like, this is a big deal. Have your fucking camera on, because if you don't have your camera
Well-
on, they're gonna see you don't have your camera on. Like, I guarantee you, someone was like, one of the bosses in LA was like, "Who's E. Griffiths?"
I mean,
Okay, really?
You
Griffiths.
you read the room wrong because it was the
Clearly.
opposite. Everybody
Yeah.
was camera off. Thor, the only guy camera on,
Star of the show.
and he's prominent right there.
So,
right there.
well, 2 things go through my mind when I get this text from Eddie, because Eddie's text is.
So I'm in the back
Yeah.
of the room.
Yeah.
I'm looking up, and I'm like, this is fucking bad.
You're
Are you-
I don't think
What
it's
is this
that-
guy
Yeah,
doing?
I would feel uncomfortable.
yeah.
Are you feeling
I
uncomfortable?
don't want you to be the main guy up
No,
there.
You're
because he's part of our
Yeah,
team.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I'm not doing anything
one of
wrong.
us.
I'm just
Ooh,
on.
this feels
and,
weird.
And you being in the
Exposed.
car was like, oh,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, too much.
This is bad
Yeah.
all the way around.
I feel like the big wigs are like, wow, look at
real
Thor.
go getter, huh?
Look
No.
at Thor
Real
with his fucking
go-getter.
camera on time.
he's part of the
and then
team.
they're probably like, look at who's this? Who's Lori? And
You
why
know.
is her
It
camera
says
Why would
on?
it say Sky?
Oh, it
says
says
Sky.
Sky. Oh, it says
Type
Sky.
in your name. It says
Thor, biggest hothead on the planet. Can you imagine?
Oh,
He would black out if
right.
somebody like totally
I mean, I
fucked him
knew-
on,
again,
on the
I knew
road.
my camera
Yeah, but if
was
somebody like fucked with him on the
Oh, you
road,
couldn't
he wouldn't be able to
control
hold
yourself.
back.
And not only was
Yeah.
my camera on, my mic was off. Like
Yeah.
I quadruple checked to make sure my mic's off.
I was just, this is not happening. This
So,
is
yeah.
not good. So, yes, I'm in the back of the room.
Okay.
And I go, I got to let him know. Like, nobody else is going camera on.
Yeah.
Like, he's got to know. And so I did text him.
So Eddie texted me, camera on, question mark. You were on the big screen in here. So I don't see that for, a minute or two because I'm driving.
Right.
And then I see I had a notification, so I click on it, and I went, uh-oh, because I realized, because in my eyes, because a couple other people had their cameras on, like the people in LA, so I thought maybe it was just like the 3 of them, and then you had to flip through to see.
Oh, like there was other
yours
people
truly.
with it on. You
Nah.
didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
You were
So
main
I was
board.
So I was a main board guy. So I immediately am like, oh shit, I need to turn this camera off. But then again, I'm like, well, at least they saw me. They know I was there.
See the side of your head and the bottom of your chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It was
they-
a weird.
but they're-
Jamie in the room, it was a lot, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a lot.
Oh, you saw it, James?
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
It-
like because it's people with their offices in the background, and then you got Thor like he's holding his phone at his knee, so you could see up his nose.
Oh, way
no.
up the
What are you
nose.
trying to say?
It was just a wild scene.
Yeah.
And I go,
Wow.
this can't be good.
So
Yeah.
it was.
For
So
anybody.
That was nice.
I feel like I turned once I turned it off. Did I get off?
You're fine. Yeah, you're gone.
Okay.
You were off.
Yeah.
Big screen.
And then
But at least they saw me. At least they
That's
saw
nice
me.
of you to give the heads up, because honestly,
Yeah.
I would have just sat in that conference room so uncomfortable, feeling
Oh, yeah.
exposed.
I would've let it ride.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said anything.
I got my voice back.
Yeah, that's nice of you.
But no, thank you. No
So
thumbs
here's-
up. No, hey,
So-
appreciate you.
so here's why.
Nothing.
So
No
here's-
response?
Nothing.
So here's why. So I was driving.
Yeah.
And I'd rather not text and drive.
That's a lie. You
While-
are always on
do it
your
all
phone.
the
That's not true.
I mean,
While-
you're at a
Multiple
video
tickets.
meeting, and
Multiple
you've
tickets.
also just said you checked a text.
So
Multiple tickets.
I mean, okay.
So
go
I
ahead.
get off
Right.
the freeway, get
Yeah.
into my house, pull in, and somebody says something in the meeting that I didn't like. So I immediately texted Eddie about it. that was my thought. That was my thought
So,
instead of thanks.
You just blacked out.
just
You didn't even. It didn't matter.
No,
You know
no.
what? Next time I'm leaving you on the big
that's
screen.
not-
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.